Hi friends. Suddenly I forgot how to speak to a camera. Today we are gonna take a little trip. We're taking a trip together. Girls trip part 2. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane and we're gonna go through and rate, rank, discuss, give y'all a little behind the scenes on every single one of my space camp makeup looks that I've done. Now, if you are new around here, I do a little makeup here and there on TikTok. And if you're like, what the hell is space camp? I love space camp. I love the brand. I love Nick. We all fucking know this. And I've done 1 or 2 makeup looks inspired by the brand in my days. And we're actually coming up to the 1-year anniversary of my very first space camp makeup look. So I thought this would be a great time to film this video. We got a lot of looks to go through. No time to waste. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna start with actually not a space camp makeup look. I'm gonna start with one of my first ever creative makeup looks back in 2021. I was 18. I just dyed my hair red. And this is about the time when I started posting on TikTok. This is my Sally look from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And also I'm looking down at my laptop as always. So if you're like, what the fuck is she looking at? I'm looking at the picture, but I'm gonna put the picture on the screen for you. I don't need to explain myself to you. This was one of my favorite looks. I am very proud of it. I kind of just did this on a whim one day because I just dyed my hair red. So I was like, oh, this could be fun. And I like did it from like here up. I painted on the dress, the stitching. This was my first ever kind of like full face paint type look. And I'm still really fucking proud of this look. I think I looked so cute. I think I slayed. I cooked. I have some from 2020 that are just so horrible and they will never ever see the light of day and you will never see them. But just know this was not my first attempt at a makeup look, okay? I've been doing it for like a year at this point. This was just the first one that I made like I would say a YouTube video. This was the first one that I made like content of. I think I like did this on live too, and then made some TikToks in it. But here's a little bit of my experience, my background. We are going to go into technically the first ever space camp makeup look that I did. And that was for Wild Cherry. We're looking at, I know we're looking at the same thing because I'm gonna edit it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This was, didn't obviously claim for this to be creative makeup. Obviously, it's a fuck ass pink eyeshadow with some mediocre cherries on my cheeks. But this one is really, it's still important to me because it brought back my love for makeup. Because I had done those creative makeup looks in 2021. I did a little bit of cosplay in 2022. And then I just stopped creating altogether. And this look alone brought back that spark, that like creative makeup spark that I had lost for so long. And just doing some fuck ass unblended pink eyeshadow with some chunky green glitter in the corner of my eyes and some ball sack looking cherries on my cheeks, we have the looks that we have today. The look, not good, but like the sentiment behind it, A+. Okay, now let's get to the real actual first makeup look, creative makeup look. One that is so special to me for so many reasons. We have the Birthday Pack Clown. Now, fun fact about the Birthday Pack Clown was she originally was just gonna be for birthday cake, the flavor. I wasn't gonna do it based off of like the whole 3-pack. It was just gonna be like one flavor specific makeup look. As I was doing the look, it just felt more right to incorporate the other flavors and make it the Birthday Pack Clown, which then started my series of the characters inspired by the Space Camp flavors. Because something that I think is unique, I don't know, that I do, is I like to almost like personify the lip balm. I sound fucking crazy. I know I sound crazy and I know I look fucking crazy. However, that's just how my brain works. And instead of just taking the colors and doing like eyeshadow or something, I like to personify it. I like to give them a backstory, a character, if you will. So this started the the characters, and it turned into the clown because obviously I was like, okay, birthday cake, birthday party, it's the birthday pack. What's that? Birthday parties? Clowns. And it kind of turned into this like sad clown because I have like the blue like triangles underneath for like tears, and like I did my eyebrows up so I look sad. So I don't know why the clown is sad. Maybe no one came to like her birthday party, or maybe she went to a birthday party and like all of the kids were like afraid of her and it made her sad. I don't know. But she is a sad clown. But I love this look. It's very simple, not something super crazy. I did a YouTube video tutorial for this look, so if you want to recreate it, go to that video. Nothing too crazy, but it's really special. It's a really special look, and it started. I say that the cherry one started it, but this one started the like characters, you know? So we love the birthday pack clown. Yes, we fucking do. And I like doing stuff on my chest and on my eyebrows. You'll notice that a lot. I don't like to just kind of like keep it to my face, especially like I think eyebrows are so cool, and you can make them so fun, and you can make them different colors, different shapes. You can do like you can put rhinestones in them, you can put glitter in them, like you can do all these things. So you'll notice with my looks, a lot of the times my eyebrows are a different color, there's rhinestones, there's glitter in them, just because I think it's fun. Once I did the birthday pack clown, I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit to doing all of the 3 packs, because at the time it was just the originals, the pool club, and the birthday pack. So my next little spark of inspiration, which also then this look inspired my Halloween costume that we will get into later. I still call it the launch pack. Listen, Space Camp, if you're watching, I have a bone to pick with you. You know I love you, but the launch pack was such a genius name. It was so perfect. It fit the vibe of space, launch, rocket launch, but also it was your guys' launch. It was your first drop, the launch pack. Till this day, it's like Twitter and X. I refuse to call it the originals. If you look at any of my posts, most of the time I call it the launch pack because like I'm on strike. I know you changed the packaging, but why did the name have to change? I love the launch pack. Team launch pack. Team launch pack. So this is my look inspired by the launch pack. And for her, I went for the cute kind of retro space vibe. Obviously I could have gone with like the fruity vibe of like the watermelon and the cherry and stuff like that, but I really wanted to play into the space of Space Camp and like 80s, not so much 90s, more like 70s, 80s retro. I am obsessed with kind of like Jetson vibes, you know, which then you will see inspired the Halloween costume. So I tried to go off of that. I did the little planets and the stars. I love doing cute freckles with like shapes in them. So I did that. I did kind of like a Saturn's ring on my eye. It wasn't really like Saturn, but just like rings around my eyes. Loved that. And then you'll see when I do these characters, even though they're not like super reflective of the flavors, the colors of the flavors are incorporated. So that's where like they kind of play into. And I was wearing my Mabel sweater because she's the shooting star, obviously. So that was a nod for the crazy Gravity Falls fans, because I love Mabel, our shooting star. But yeah, launch pack, amazing. Loved her. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. After Miss Launch Pack, I did a look for strawberry frosting because she became one of my faves. She became my fave after the birthday pack dropped. It used to be juicy watermelon, and then strawberry frosting came into play, and she stole the fucking show. So I did one for strawberry frosting. Loved this one. I loved the white freckles. I thought they were really cute. Kind of gave like when like mushroom makeup was really popular in like 2020. I loved that. I kind of did this like kind of like a cut crease type vibe, but it looked like a strawberry, so it had the seeds and like the leaves on the top. I think my eyebrows were pink with glitter. The white lashes, I loved the white lashes. It took me a while to get used to them. Like when I first did it, I was like, should I have done this, or was this a bad idea? Because I didn't necessarily feel super like pretty in the makeup look, but I liked this one because it pushed me out of my comfort zone, and that I don't have to feel stereotypically pretty in these creative makeup looks. It's creative, it's supposed to be fun. I'm not gonna say editorial, I'm not really at that level, but I was trying to push myself out of a comfort zone. So the white lashes were really fun. Okay, moving on. We have the Pool Club pack. Now, y'all, this Pool Club pack, of course, it was the last 3-pack look that I did because, again, Space Camp, I love you. But I was like, how the fuck am I going to do this? The Pool Club pack, surprisingly, for being their first kind of like summery pack, before Kool-Aid, very neutral colors, like the brown and the white from the coconut and the vanilla, very neutral. And obviously we have 2 bright ass colors from the pineapple. So I was like, what the fuck do I do? And also I was like, how do I personify a pool? Like, I feel like the clown was really easy, the space girl was really easy, but I was like, do I become the pool? And I did. I've always seen these kind of like bubble makeup looks on Pinterest, and so I was like, okay, this would be a really good time to do that. So I tried it out and it actually ended up really well. I love this look. I think it's really cute. I incorporated blue, which isn't necessarily in the color palette of the Pool Club pack. However, I am the pool. Another thing for this look that I don't think many people noticed was I sunburned my like chest. So I'm wearing this like bikini top, and then I put down my like heart necklace and I put red shadow over it. I'll include another picture because I know this one you can't really tell, but there's like a sunburn from that, like this necklace left, or like the shape of the necklace was like left from the sunburn. So I sunburned like my whole chest and shoulder area, and I feel like not that many people notice because it's not super noticeable, but, and I think I like put hella blush on my forehead as well, because I wanted to look sunburned. So that was another element that I think was cute. A couple people caught it. I remember a couple people being like, oh my god, the sunburn, and I was like, you noticed? They noticed my sunburn? Ah! All right, next we have the one and fucking only, the Space Camp alien, the launch pack alien, my Halloween costume when I dressed up as Lip Balm for Halloween. There's not much to say other than I fucking ate. I ate down. I loved this look. Okay, we're gonna start head to toe. We got the little alien antenna things. Loved her. These, I almost said a word I can't say. These cutie ass, little goggles. They're supposed to be like kind of goggles, but they're like sunglasses. Love them. Had my hair in cute little space buns. So cute. So I tried to incorporate colors of the launch pack because this look was inspired by that. So I have those red gloves, obviously for watermelon. I feel like my makeup got a little overlooked because there's just a lot going on here, but it was very basic. I have blue, it was kind of like a frosted mint vibe for the makeup. So blue eyebrows, blue contour. I did those white freckles again because I thought they were very alien. I only did lashes on like my bottom outer corner because I thought it kind of looked a little like sci-fi-y. I have a blue winged liner, and I kind of did these like frosted blue purpley lips, which I thought was really cute. And then of course my flamingo earrings. Loved her. I love those earrings. I still wear them to this day, just like in regular outfits. I think they're so cute. I love the flamingo kind of being like the mascot for Space Camp. I thought that was really cute. This blaster, I fucking love this blaster. I think I got it from like Spirit Halloween, and then I had an extra Space Camp sticker that I put on it, and it was the Space Camp blaster, and I have a lot of fun annoying my cats with that. And then we have the pink dress. Of course the dress was going to be pink, obviously, for Wild Cherry. And then my corset was really cute. I painted it. It says Space Camp. And then I have like all of the symbols of the flavor. So there's like a snowflake for frosted mint, a watermelon, and a cherry. I think she's cute. My belt. A moment for this fucking belt. I got all of the pins that they gave them out during the Pool Club pack launch, I remember. And I got all of them in the giveaway. So I was like, I gotta incorporate this. And so I remember thinking, I was like, how the fuck am I going to like incorporate these pins? I also at first I was gonna kind of like put the Space Camp like on my side or something, or like on my thigh as like ammo. but that never happened. So that's a fun fact. There was a plan to, I don't know if I was gonna like tuck it like onto the side. I think I was gonna tuck them into my corset at some point. I was gonna do something with actual Space Camp tubes that just never came to be. But the belt was like a last minute idea and I love it. I put the pins on it. It has the stars. I think it's really fucking cool. The dress, loved her. Again, it kind of had that like almost like Jetson silhouette that I wanted. I love that dress. And then I have my light blue frosted mint tights with rhinestone star tights over it to really give it that kind of like frosted mint element. And then my iconic red boots to tie the red back in yet again for the cherry and the watermelon. And I love it. I had so much fun doing this. I feel like this really tested my creativity of how can I take a lip balm brand and make it into a costume, like a full-on costume, not just the makeup look, like head to toe Space Camp. So I hope this shows that when I do my Space Camp looks, like little disclaimer, little rant. My Space Camp makeup looks are very special to me. I love doing them. It's something that I'm so passionate about. Like, I love being able to combine a lot of my favorite things and interests into one. So I love content creation. I love makeup. I love creative makeup. And I love Nick, obviously. Being able to like combine all of those things into one product that I can feel like proud of at the end of the day is just my favorite thing ever. And I put a lot of work and time and detail into these things, and I love when people notice the slight little things that I do, little Easter eggs, like, you know, something as small as like the sunburn from the Pool Club pack look, you know, like when someone notices that there's like storytelling going on. I'm like, ugh, sitting on my ass, sitting on this chair for 4 hours, like it was worth it. So I feel like my alien look it's a great like show of all of the like care that I put into these, because I care about them so much. I will never just half-ass a Space Camp. If I make any Space Camp content, I'm not gonna half-ass it. I'm not just gonna throw shit out there to put it out there. Like, I take my fucking time and it's going to be perfect. And it was. So after the alien, we had a little bit of a hiatus because I had done all of the 3-packs. And I don't ever, like I said, like literally like the rant I was just going on, I'm never just gonna do a Space Camp look just to do it. So I never put the pressure on myself to do a look for each individual flavor. It was always just gonna be the 3-packs. That was a little project, a goal that I set myself to do one to make a character for the 3 flavor packs at the time. So I did that. However, I did know, since I did the what's it called? Since I did the clown, I had this idea for Christmas, so I was just waiting for it to be at least November so I could execute it, and that's exactly what I did. And we got the frosted mint little snowflake girly, and I loved her. Very Frozen. Frozen's one of my favorite Disney movies, so I had a lot of fun doing this. I loved doing the snowflake on my eye. I have like snowflake like sequences around my face that you can't really see super well, but it's super fun. Again, the eyebrows, I made them blue, added glitter. There's one thing I'm going to do. My eyebrows, they're going to be a different color and there's going to be glitter in them. End of story. But I did like the really rosy cheeks, like I had just been outside for a long time, like almost like frostbitten. And then my lips were kind of this like icy blue as well. But I had my earmuffs, I had my puffer jacket. I was the Space Camp Snow Queen, if you will. So then after that, again, there was a good break until the following year, so beginning of this year, for the anniversary pack. So I was going back and forth of if I was going to do a look for the anniversary pack, because I was like, I've technically done looks for all of these like flavors and like the 3-packs, and it's just the same things just combined. But when I saw the inspo like photo shoot that Space Camp did with like the silver and the red, I was like, okay, like this is really fucking cute. Like I want to do something. So I wanted to take inspiration from the silver and the red, but also like not just do silver and red, because like we're celebrating Space Camp. So I did those cutie little hearts around my eyes, which rhinestoning those it was so fucking tedious, but it was so fun. I did that. Red brows, of course. Silver rhinestones in the brows, of course. Doing the individual little symbols around my face took so fucking long because I had a watermelon, a cherry, a snowflake, then I had a pineapple, I had a coconut, and I had a vanilla ice cream cone, and then I had a strawberry, a birthday cake, and then this little like caramel square that I made. So doing all those took some time. Spacing them out perfectly took some time because I did all 9 on this side, all 9 on that side. I think she was cute. I brought back the flamingo earrings, of course, and I had this cutie silver top. So I like this look. I'm glad that I did it. It was fun, a good celebration, 1 year of space camp. And yeah, she slayed. And then we got the Kiss Me long sleeve, the Kiss Me I'm Wearing Space Camp Wellness. And this one, again, like I didn't have any, like once I saw it, I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna do a look. But once I got it and I saw the pink and like kind of just this like dreamy vibe, it was giving dreamy, you know? I was like, okay, let me get the brushes out. Time to dust these babies off. And I did this kind of like cloud look on my cheeks. And then I did these like, just like, I think it was a pink cut crease and just some like stars on my eyes. So nothing super crazy like makeup look wise, but I liked the kind of like photo shoot that I did at my desk area because I love my desk. It's very pink, it's very pretty, makeup vibes. I brought out the iconic lips phone and I used strawberry and cherry as a prop because they obviously fit this vibe. This was a very Katie photo shoot, like very like, it was space camp, it was pink, it was girly. Like this is a great representation of me, this like photo, this area, like this is me. This is real, this is me. Shine on me, no more hiding who I wanna be. You're the voice. We gotta move on. After the long sleeve, we got the one, the only, the Kool-Aid pack. Oh yeah. Now I saw Miss Kool-Aid pack and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fucking fun. The colors are so bright. The vibe was so fun. It was like summery and nostalgic and the promo shoots were so cute. I knew I was gonna fucking cook on this one. So with that being said, loved the colors, loved the inspiration. What fucking story do I tell? I was like, fuck, like I can't really think of like a character to go with these like Kool-Aid flavors, you know? So I ended up going with just this like drippy look. The drips are very, very popular. Been around for days in the creative makeup community. And I've never done like a drippy look like this. And I thought it'd be perfect because it's like juice, you know? But I thought it was really cute. I loved her. I had really rosy cheeks. I had just like glittery eyes with rhinestones. My eyebrows were purple and blue, again with the different colors. And these flavors are so good. Like honestly, like top tier 3-pack. I think they call it the variety packs. Top tier variety pack. I love her. I think this is super fun. And yeah, the Kool-Aid pack is also very, very special. So this one will live forever. Like, I feel like I could never rank these. I would love for you guys to rank them, however. So if you actually have a legitimate ranking or a top 5, a top 3, please let me know. Because I like when other people perceive me. So I want to know your opinions because I genuinely could not rank these because so many of them, like I can't look at them as just makeup looks. Like they're very special to me. They're very sentimental. I tie a lot of these with a lot of like cool memories. Like I did this Kool-Aid look fucking 3 days after I met Nick, like for the first time. So like, how could I rank that? It's so special, you know? So I would love for you guys to rank them for me because I fucking can't. After the Kool-Aid pack, inspiration struck, and I knew I wanted to do something like this when they announced the flavors because I was like, oh my god, grapevine, that is so cute. I need to do some sort of vine look. And I did a poison ivy look back in 2021 where I had like vines going down my face and it was super fun. And I was like, I'd love to do something like that again. And I love doing like color contour. So we have the Grape Garden Fairy. When I thought of grape, obviously I thought of grapevine, and I was like, that's very like fantasy garden fairy vibe. So that's where we have yet again another character. And I was like, okay, well, if I have the birthday pack clown, I feel like I need, and then I have the space camp alien for the launch pack. I was like, well, the Kool-Aid pack and now the pool club pack need characters because they don't technically have characters. I just did makeup inspired by the pool club pack, and it was like, I am the pool, but it was like kind of weird because it's like, I'm not really the pool. So I was like, well, I got to do a character for the Kool-Aid pack and now the pool club pack. So Kool-Aid pack, we got Miss Garden Fairy. I love her. I love this butterfly wing look. I've done it so many times before in the past. It's one of my favorite things to go back and do because I feel like it really shows my progress. I think the first butterfly look I did was in 2020, and it's horrible. It's so bad, guys. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll put in a picture. But just to show the progress, the growth, you know, it was really fucking bad. However, there's something about this look that bothers me so fucking much. And I low-key don't want to say it because then it's like, then you guys are going to notice it. But like, why the fuck did I not powder my face? My face looks so shiny and oily, and it's not even to like the, oh, it's like, you know, glowy fairy. No, it just looks like shit. It just looks like I didn't set my face before I did everything else. And I don't think I did set my face. I think I did my base, and I was just so excited to do all of the fun things that I didn't set it. And I remember thinking like, oh fuck, I didn't set this look. I was like, it's fine, you won't be able to tell. You can fucking tell, and it looks like shit. I almost didn't post these pictures because I hate how oily I look, but I was like, it's fine, we'll post them anyways. But you know, you live and you learn. When you are taking pictures in front of a bright ass ring light, set your fucking face. So last but not fucking least, and of course definitely not the last, we have the pool club pack mermaid. Oh my god, I love her. I love her so much. I think I look so hot. I think I look so cool. Again, this was to complete the character series. So I have the launch pack alien, the birthday pack clown, and then I have the pool club pack mermaid, and then the Kool-Aid pack fairy. So she was to complete the set. I had so much fun going out and getting the like props for this. Like I got the shells and I got the fishnet that I used as my top. I think I thrifted that starfish necklace like somewhere. But this was the first time I did the like where you take fishnet and you put it over your face and you dab the eyeshadow on to get that scaly look, and I had so much fun doing it. I was thinking of what to do for the pool club pack. Obviously mermaid was my first thought. I love mermaids, but I was like, again, the pool club pack, not very fun vibrant colors, so my only options were yellow and green, which I think are pretty unconventional colors to go together. It's really hard to pull that off, and I did. So that was so much fun. Again, something I've always wanted to do was like when you glue your hair down like squiggly like that and do the little like curly cues. So that was really fun. Gluing the shells to my face and the pearls was also very fun. I feel like it was a very basic makeup look, but there's a lot of elements that I had a lot of fun doing, a lot of new techniques that I tried. I still have my iconic color and rhinestone eyebrows, but I feel like it's a very different look than what I've done before. Like the eye makeup was kind of out of my comfort zone. It wasn't like my normal kind of like cut crease vibe. And yeah, even my earrings, like in my second holes, I have like pineapple earrings, and I put in a lot of detail into this one. So this also introduced me to the beautiful song Aquamarine by Addison Rae, and I'm obsessed. I love it. Alrighty, y'all, but I hope you enjoyed going down memory lane with me. This was a lot of fun. It's always fun to debrief your looks. I feel like sometimes with art and creativity, you can be really hard on yourself when looking back at your past work, and I feel like it's always good to hype yourself up. Like, point out all of the good things. Are there things I could have done better in every single one of these looks? Absolutely. Are there things that I messed up on? Absolutely. However, I still fucking did the damn thing, and I'm gonna give myself my roses. I'm gonna give myself the flowers because I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself, and you should be proud of yourself and the work that you also do. and I'm out of inspirational words. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new, hello, welcome to the gang. If you've been here since the 100 subscriber party, I see you, I know you. Thank you for being here. I will see y'all next freaking Sunday. You know the vibes. Okay, bye.